Okay, let's start.
Sit upside down, you turn me. You give love instinctively. Round and round, you turn me. Upside down, boy, you turn me.
This reality is upside down, upside down.
Boy, you turn me.
Yes, this is. I got all blushes. Wow. Okay, this is the live stream. Me and Diana. Me and Diana. Wow, really great. Yeah, because this live stream is about upside down. How the hell this is all upside down. And I mean, really, everything is upside down. So it's not really funny, but it's actually really not funny that this whole thing that we are experiencing is completely upside down and inside out. But that's the way it is, and it's, yeah. The upside down thing is just because this experience, this reality, is completely not reality. It's not reality in any way, and it's the way it's being projected, and the way this whole system works is because every authentic expression is upside down. The authentic expression of the way the earth functions and the way the abundance that we have, that the earth is providing, is completely turned upside down by humans. The interpretation of humans about it. Oh, I forgot to go live. Okay, now we're live. So, you missed a really wonderful start with me singing together with Diana. But don't worry, you can watch it again. And oh, wait. Mm, okay. The way this upside down thing works, I mean, we can talk like for hours, for days, for weeks, because this is not just about the way the world is shaped, and the system of the world as we experience it, as we perceive it, but it's the way it's being perceived from this human experience. And this human experience is for sure being deceived. When you just look at the body, and with all the research about how we perceive things, it's all completely subjective. There's no objective view from the personal human view, because all the view that we receive and send is subjective. It's all based on experience and based on imagination of the mind and of the flipped image that we receive on the in the back of the eye. And it's really funny because I'm a very visual person, and I really like to look at things different. So I was just taking photographs, and you know, when you see an image, doesn't matter whatever image it is, or something in media, or some art, or something that it really, it immediately has this energy that it does something with you. It has this instant energy and effect on you, right? And many times when I look at things, it's like there's a strain, there's this tension, because you want to see things the right way, you want to see things the perfect way, or the way it well, actually the way that the mind interprets in, interprets what, this is this really difficult word. Okay, but then so I was taking pictures, and then I was turning them upside down, the images, just the images, and I was putting them next to the images where they were not upside down. And I really immediately, when I was looking at the image, the upside down image, something very interesting happened. There was a complete relaxation about this image, because your mind can't make anything of an upside down image because it doesn't make sense. It's like the right part of the brain, that is the creative part, that just loves the way things are unlogical and abstract, and the left side of the brain does the opposite. It's like the part that loves the image the way it is. I mean, the way it is, but not upside down image anyway. But so yeah, I think that is very interesting to see how we respond to when it's really actually not upside down. For instance, with such an image, but when it's actually not making sense to the mind, but it's making sense from beyond, from the we can't call it a thing, but from awareness, or the Almighty, or the whatever that is observing us. So when things are upside down, and so they're actually okay. Let me explain you. What I'm saying is that at the moment, while I'm speaking, and while you are watching, or while you're listening, and you are behind your computer, and you're looking outside, and you're having your pen or your telephone or whatever, this is the upside down world. This is the upside down world we're living in. This experience is completely upside down. We also come out of the womb upside down, usually. So this whole experience, this earthly experience, this human experience, is an upside down experience. Okay, so this is clear. Okay, yeah, but that means that when we turn things, or the view, the real view, not the view from our eyes, but the view actually from this experience, if we turn that around completely, I mean, I'm not saying that we're going, let's all go and walk on our hands, that's not the idea, but more like to explore this, to explore the, the view from beyond, not the view from our eyes, and not the view from the mind, how things should be. But yeah, but to see that this is an upside down experience, and how it um, it affects you or how you experience it when you view with the eyes or with the body, or when you look at things the upside down way, how that affects you. It's very interesting to just to explore this, because yeah, we're used to just walking the regular lines and the pathways that everybody has set in society, and because of this system, the way it's built up, to walk these ways, walk this way, talk this way. Okay, so like, no, that's a groovy kind of walking, but I mean the way that it's the boring way that we feel like we're drained, we are we are not inspired, we can't figure out whether we want to live or die, it all really doesn't matter. That kind of way, that is not the way that we are. We are inspired beings, we are creative beings, we are upside down beings. That's what this is about. We are upside down beings, and we're completely amazing. And that's why this is an amazing experience. Oh, yeah, wait. So, somebody is asking me to connect. Okay, Charles Avera Jr. Yes, of course, no problem. Charles, when you are watching, you can send me something on Skype. So we are now connected. So you can send me a question on the Skype, and then I can see if I can answer you. Oh, wait. So I was in the middle of my doing the upside down thing. Yes, and it's almost like I'm not a chess player, but it's almost like we are living a chess play, the it's like it's almost like a checkboard position that we are in. And I don't mean that we are in because we are now collectively completely stuck, or I'm not talking about that. I mean that the way we arrive in this experience, and the way we are experiencing it, is a completely upside down experience. So it's fucked, and it's well, I'm just here to change your view, to see at to look at things differently, to see that this is not just you're not just stuck. This is an opportunity to look at life from a different angle. So turn things around, turn your experience around. Everything that you're feeling, observe it. Discussions, frustrations, feelings of bliss, when you want to stay with stay with what you're feeling, when you want to escape moments, and when you want to hold on to it, just observe it and explore what's happening while you're at it. And yeah, and you might discover that this is not about what is happening or where it's going to, but that this is a very subjective experience. And we think that this frame, that life, that we call life, is the fixed frame. Or maybe you might not think that, but in mainstream society, that's what we think. That's what we are supposed to think, because everything that falls out of this frame is like is not accepted. But actually, that's where the freedom lies. Beyond these borders of the frame is your freedom, but also actually in the frame there is no difference. We are a society. We make the difference. We make the difference in our minds, and the minds is the projector of it all. But it's also really not honest, this mind projection, because it's continuously changing ideas. Then we're saying, yeah, we discovered this in science. We are now completely convinced. We did all the tests, we did all the research, we tortured all kind of animals and other kind of creatures to discover that silence is here, for example. You know, there's this kind of researches they do. And then 5 years later, maybe 10 years later, science comes and say, oh, we found something. We discovered something, something really interesting, something really new. Yes, no, this now we really seen the light. And there's another subject or discovery, and the old idea and the way that we were convinced that the earth was flat, no, now it's round. Okay, so we are not able to make a final conclusion about this experience. There is no final conclusion. There's only the experience. There's only the experience, and you are in it, and you are the experience. So you can't escape this. This is all that's happening, actually. Yeah. And this is intense. It's a very intense experience. There can be the illusion that this is limited, that you are limited, and that you have flaws, or that you are not enough. But that's not what this is about. This is an unlimited. This is not even too unlimited. You know, you have this Dutch pop group. It's called Too Unlimited. No, 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 there's no limit. Do, 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 do. There's no limit. No, exactly, that's the thing. Okay, there's no limit, and it is extremely difficult in this no limit experience, because we are like we have all the possibilities. So it's difficult. It's also beautiful, because anything is possible. You are an infinite being with all possibilities. So yes, we are capable of doing anything, and I'm sure of it. Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, to just let that drop in your into your mindset, or into your beautiful expression. I don't know. it's very difficult to say something about an outcome of all these possibilities, of this, endlessness, but in there's only diversity, there's only uniqueness, authenticity being expressed. So even though this is an upside down experience, and wait, why is this? Oh, it's getting darker, that's it. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Okay. I don't know what to say. I feel that I can't just sit here and tell you about life as we experience it, but about life really, what it really is, and what it really comes down to. That you are freedom, and it's not even that the sky is, it's beyond the sky, it's beyond the perception of the way we perceive things. It's beyond these words that I'm speaking. It's really love, really love, unconditional, endless love. And it's, how you call it? It's hiding as no, it's not hiding. It comes in all forms. It comes in all forms. So, like today, I was feeling, really a little bit down or awkward, and it was not a pleasant kind of feeling. But without resisting this, there came just a release at a certain moment. I really don't know when was this moment, but that's just so beautiful in life, that you can't know when things are happening, but they are happening. And then so now I'm feeling good. I mean, now I was really inspired to talk and give the live stream. Oh, by the way, I have news. There's going to be a retreat in Portugal in the end of September. Last week of September, 23, I think, or 24. I think 23 of September until the 30th of September. And I'm going to put the details on my website, which is not yet there, but anyway, you can join our retreat. I'm going to give it together with my great friend Will, who's living in the Algarve now. I used to live in Portugal, we lived there together with a couple of friends. But she moved now to the Algarve, and so she's there, and it's a beautiful location, and we're going to give a retreat. Not a very big group, but enough space to make a beautiful week. Yeah. Oh. In this life, I can only tell you that for me, it really helps me to, whenever there's situations that are challenging, then that are challenging, and it always helps me to really reflect on the way I feel, and then I mean not just I mean this in a dynamic way, and reflection is not per se passive. The way I'm feeling emotionally, the way I'm feeling my feelings, and also the way my body is responding to what to the feelings that I'm having, or the sensations that are coming up in a challenging situation that I have. Because the body is always present. The body is not escaping, it's not going anywhere. It's just here. It's not while you're having this awkward or challenging situations that oh, the body is just, it's just walking because it wants to just lay down in the hammock and relax. No, right? No, this is a joint venture. This is a real joint venture experience, and we are doing it. It's happening. It's just really happening. And whether we hate it, whether we would like it to change, want it to be different, it never will. I mean, it never will because of your will. It is changing. Things are happening. Things are in a continuous the dynamics of change, because that's your nature. And so there's really no way that you could hold on to anything in life. And that can be that can be experienced as harsh. It can be experienced when there's loss in all different kind of forms of your loved ones, of a home or work or business or a loved one. Um, that can be really difficult to deal with, but it's always changing. It's not a permanent state, because life is unconditional, and it's loving you because that's what you are. So there will be new homes, there will be new loved ones, there will be different situations, and your perspective will always change. Your perspective is not fixed. The way I'm speaking now today is completely different than I was speaking this morning, or than the way I was doing the live stream last Friday or last week. There's always this uniqueness of the moment, the uniqueness of this expression in the moment. And that is so beautiful, that is so creative, amazingly creative, and yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, another news. I completely forgot. There is news because you can book sessions with me, which is not completely news because it was already possible, but you can book sessions also through my website, and I have a new program which is called Lie, my name, LIE, dot you can book, and then dot me. So Lie dot you can book dot me. I'm really funny. So, and then you can see if you would like to have a session privately, speaking about your personal situations, challenges, unclearnesses, that we can do there. We can also do this now when you send me questions through Skype. I can answer it, but there's no questions, which is okay. You can also send it later. My camera has two little dots, which I'm sure that one is the camera and one is something else, but it's really like I'm looking into two tiny little eyes, and it's really funny because I know that's where you are looking. There are no words to express this. This goes beyond any concept that we cling to in the way we are conditioned, and this is only the expression of the moment, always surprisingly different changing, and unique. It's raining. There's a lot of rain today here. Which is good because I'm taking care of the garden. We have a huge garden for the community and we needed a lot of rain. We still need a lot of rain, so I hope it's going to rain for the next week or so. When you also would like to connect more to the body and your body awareness or body focus, and to go into this, you can join Friday morning at 10 o'clock. Every Friday morning at 10 o'clock there's a Dutch live stream, but you need to understand Dutch obviously, but you can join this one. Okay, people, this was it for tonight, and I wish you a very pleasant rest of the experience. See you!